The first filter we're going to go over in today's snipe filter video is the dark matter cheapest filter. Put your color to dark matter. You want to find the cheapest Desmond Bane on your console, which on Xbox is going for about 60,000 MT. What I recommend is just keep refreshing with the cheapest one up, so that way you have the most chance to see any of the more expensive dark matters, which is pretty much anybody else not named Desmond Bane. You want to go ahead and grab at this scroll you're working, and you want to pick up dark matter Desmond Bane if he pops for like 50,000 MT and below. The next filter we're going to go over is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter. Put your color to Galaxy Opal. You want to find the cheapest Opal on your console, which on Xbox you can sell them for about 10,000 MT. I believe they're going for about 8,000 on PS. That was somebody told me that a couple days ago. So what you want to do, if you're on Xbox, 10,000 you can sell them for. You want to bring your maximum buyout down to 8,000 MT. If you're on PS and the cheapest is 8,000, go ahead and bring your maximum buyout down to about 6,500 MT and just keep refreshing. Snipe anything that pops up and then search the card of whoever you sell and post the card for about 50 MT than the cheapest one that is listed. Before we get into the rest of the snipe filters, for the most reliable and cheapest 2k23 MT, hit up my sponsor at NBA2King.com and use code GRINDS for 5% off. Also, if you need any grinding services, contact Rose NBA on Twitter. The link is in the description. The next snipe filter we're going to go over is the pink diamond cheapest filter. Put your color to pink diamond. You want to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest pink diamond, which on Xbox is going for about 3,250 MT. What I would recommend is bring your maximum buyout down to about 2650, man. Just keep refreshing here. Snipe anything that pops up and then check its price and sell it for whatever it's going for. Make sure that the price point is still the same on these pink diamonds depending on your console and when you're working this filter, because 3,200 seems pretty high for pink diamonds right now. They might go back down to 3,000. If so, you want to snipe them for about 2,500 and below. Make sure you check the price though, because some of these pink diamonds are more expensive. The next filter we're going to go over is the diamond filter. Put your color to diamond. You want to find the cheapest cards on your console, which on Xbox are going for about 1,600 MT. What I would recommend is you bring your maximum buyout down to about 1,200 and just keep refreshing. Snipe anything that pops up and then check its price, especially if it's not one of these Series 2 cards, because they all go for more MT than the Series 2 cards. So check who it is and post them for whatever they're going for. The next filter we're going to go over is the Galaxy Opal Heroic Western filter. Put your color to Galaxy Opal. You want to put your theme to Heroic, and you want to put your conference to Western. You're going to scroll your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest DeMarcus Cousins, depending on your console. And Xbox is going for about 19,500, 20,000 you can sell them for. What I recommend again on this scroll is to just work, or on this filter is to work the cheapest scroll with the cheapest one up, so that way you have the best chance to see the more expensive cards. On this filter, you got Boogie, you have Thurl Bailey, the new one that just dropped today, and then you also have Arvydas Sabonis. Marcus Cousins is the cheapest. You want to grab him if he pops up for like 15,000 MT and below. And then if Arvydas or Thurl pop up, you want to grab them because they're both going for over 30,000 MT. So grab them at any price point on whatever scroll you are working, man. Give this filter a try. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter Eastern filter. This is again for people who can't afford to enable and want to work a dark matter filter. I'm not sure if this one works on PS. That's why I gave you guys the one before as well. But if you're on Xbox, definitely works. Possibly on PS, you can get a scroll that works in. Put your color to dark matter. You want to put your conference to Eastern. You got a lot of great cards on here. Tim Thomas, man, you got T-Mac. There's a lot of great cards on here that you can snipe. And you can, on Xbox, you can just put your minimum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing, man. There are some dark matters to watch out for. We'll go over those in a second when we do the dark matter enable filter last. So give this filter a try. If you are on PS and there's cards that still pop up here, you can try raising your minimum bid up to 100k and see if that gets it onto a manageable scroll for you guys. I don't know how many cards are popping up on PS on this Eastern filter, but give it a try, man. The next filter we're going to go over is the Thurl Bailey Opal Horoscope filter. Put your name to Thurl Bailey. Put your color to Galaxy Opal. His hero, you can see his hero and his regular card on here. You want to find the cheapest Thurl Bailey regular that is on your console, which on Xbox right now is going for about 38,000 MT. His hero card does have a bid on it of 200,000 MT right now, so he's still very expensive. So what I would recommend is you work the scroll, keep refreshing with the cheapest regular Thurl Bailey up. Pick him up if he pops for like 32,000 MT and below, and then obviously pick up the hero Thurl Bailey if he pops up at any price point on this scroll, as it's definitely profit. The next filter we're going to go over is the hero Thurl Bailey filter. Put your theme to hero Thurl Bailey. I would recommend, I just watched one of these right during this video just a second ago, end for 103,000 MT. So make sure you guys monitor his price. Perhaps he's about to come a buyout. Right now, until you see him sell for like, you know, 150 or above, I would just put my maximum buyout to like 80,000, 85,000. Just keep refreshing and snipe him if he pops up at that price point. You also can put your minimum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing, and you can then choose if you want to pick it up if it pops for 100 or what price point it pops out. This is how I would work it, and then only grab them if it was a comfortable price you were comfortable with. But monitor this hero Thurl Bailey's price. He might be coming a buyout. The next filter we're going to go over is the heroic cheapest filter. Put your theme to heroic. You want to find the cheapest cards on your console, which on Xbox are all the way down to 3,200 right now. They were just at 3,500 when I started making this video. However, so they'll probably go back up. What I would recommend is you scroll on the cheapest one on this filter as well. If the price stays around 3K, it's up to you if you want to work it, because you could basically work the pink diamond filter and have a chance to snipe other cards as well. But on this filter, obviously you can see all the dark matters and everything as well if they get thrown up for 500 MT. So up to you, but put your theme to heroic. You want to scroll on the cheapest one because there are a lot of more expensive cards in here, including every other, you know, Sarbonus, every other card we talked about in this video and the past videos all season, man. They can pop up on here and they are profit. And then obviously you want to snipe these cheaper pink diamonds if they pop up for like 2,500 MT and below. I mean, he's I'll grab one. He's like 4K, but all right. The next filter we're going to go over is the dark matter enable filter. I'm going to try and do this quicker than last time, guys. If you need exactly how to set up the enable filter, man, go watch my last night filter video I dropped on Friday. The last 3 minutes of that video, I went through explicit detail on how to set and work the dark matter filter. Basically, for the dark matter enable filter, if you're on Xbox, you need to go ahead and buy this Amethyst Desmond Bane. It's cheaper than the dark matter version, and he does enable the dark matter filter. If you're on PS, there are some other cards you probably need to buy, man, like Trae Young, Jamal Murray, I don't know. Whoever is a buyout, you want to buy the cheapest version of that card possible. Doesn't have to be the dark matter version. If they have an Evo, grab their cheapest version possible. And you want to, if you have any other dark matters in your collection that you do want to snipe, that are, you know, like say this was T-Mac, you would want to send him to your auctions, because otherwise he'll never pop up once you enable the filter. So you want to come to auctions, you want to put your color to dark matter. Right now, just minimum buyout 500 is working on Xbox. Turn on enabled. The trick to this, man, the trick to this is to count before you enable and make sure there's less than 80 cards right here that you have to scroll through prior to you enabling, because those are every card that needs to be removed from the filter. The filter will break if there's over 80 cards on here. Right now there's only like 70, so you can go ahead and just turn enabled on and just keep working it. If you want to know for sure, if it's too much for you to count, you don't understand what I'm talking about, just bring your minimum buyout all the way up to 100K and turn on enable. This filter will be working for the next weeks, man. I will let you guys know if this 100K minimum buyout changes, doesn't work, and you need to worry about counting again. But right now, if you not want to worry about it, just put your minimum buyout to 100K, turn on enabled. However, you will only see cards that are posted for 100,000 buyout. You won't see if a snipe goes up for 70K, you won't see it on this filter, but that will make sure you're on a working filter, and just keep refreshing. Obviously, I have these cards, gonna go ahead and enable them so it works, but on Xbox, pretty much you only need Desmond Bane. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. If you guys want to see a great snipe challenge video where I went to see if I could build a god squad in 1 week, click the video that's popping up on screen. J Grinds out.